What's going on, y'all? This is Low.
This is Key, and we're Low Key.
Today we're going to be hollering at y'all about the process of preventing thoughts that's unwanted or undesired from coming into your reality. You know, first things first, whatever you focus on, it will expand. Meaning it's going to come closer to you, whether that thing is supposed to be there or not. Like, when you put your focus on it, it becomes real. If you get into a disagreement with somebody, or you thinking a thing about somebody, and that thing you could be thinking, that may not even be what that person is coming into the conversation with, but you looking for that thing, so therefore you start to reverberate on that frequency, and they pick up on it, and they give you what you're looking for. So the hard part is, especially coming up in certain circumstances where no one even knows about, or they ain't even trying to hear about the frequencies and how you perceiving the thing, how everything is really your fault. You are in control of so much more than what you realize. When you come up in negative situations, you know, we kind of make negative things expand because you're trying to get it how you live. Like, I don't know who came up with that saying, but that is a horrible saying, man.
Yes.
Like, that's a horrible saying, man. For real. So how you prevent unwanted thoughts? I feel like you don't think about the thoughts that you don't want. I know that sounds easier than what it really is, but that's what you got to do. I think it's just, what you think, babe?
Yeah, I agree. Though you gotta think about what you want, not about what you don't want. So I think your power is in the here and now. So I believe in any situation, I've learned that you must focus on what you want at that specific time. Because if you focus on anything else other than that, that's where you have a spiral of.
You mean just, like at the time when you having a negative thought?
I mean, well, we're talking about preventing, but I'm just saying, if you make it past the thought, so you, because some things I feel we don't realize we have control over it, but we do. So let's just say we're in a conversation, you may say something that I don't like. My thought is I didn't like it. But if I focus on me not liking it and what you said and how it affected me and how it made me feel, then I'm gonna get more of that. But if I go into it intending something positive, intending on, I'm gonna see what I want to see. I'm going to feel what I want to feel, and I want to feel positive. I want to feel uplifted, invigorated. So if I feel anything other than that, that's unwanted. So I think the way to prevent that would be to intend before you even get there, which means my intentions is to have a good day. My intentions is to have a good conversation. My intentions is to show you love and you show me love. And I think I'm giving the best and I expect the best.
So you ain't leaving it up to them to, like, however you coming with it, that's how I'm coming.
Yes, because we leave so much up to, well, chances are, and no, you got to be intentional and deliberate with everything. I'm learning that, intentional and deliberate. You got to know what you want, and you gotta focus on what you want, and you deserve what you want so you can have it. So if you intend on it and you know that's what you want, then that's what you're gonna get. And sometimes, well, we don't know all the time. We're creating by default. Whether you want to admit it or not, you created it. If you're in the worst situation right now, you created it. If you're in the most the relationships you have, if you feel good about yourself, you created that. What you think of, you're gonna get more of that. So I think if we're creating by default, why not intend on having a good time? Why not intend on being deliberate about your life? Because you only get your life, one life. I'm not leaving it up to nobody else to dictate on how I feel. No.
Go to work, you're leaving it up to how your supervisor feeling that day.
Mm-hmm.
Because you look for outside sources to make you feel a certain way. Mm-hmm. And like you leaving the whole situation up to chance. Now if you don't know these things, like you just won't know.
Absolutely.
99% of people, they are ignorant of this knowledge, or they are unwilling to accept it.
Yes.
You know? So you do something in the morning that really helped us. It helps us to channel what it is that we want. What's the main thing, baby? Yeah, that's it.
We manifest. We meditate. I was about to say but we do manifest, but we meditate. Mm-hmm. We meditate. And we show gratitude. And we're getting ready to implement something else, and we're gonna do a video on it. Is we're going to intend before we go to sleep for the next day. So I think that sets the pace for the mood or the point of attraction for tomorrow, God willing. But that's just, I think when we do that, I think that will give us better results too. But we do meditate every day on a daily basis. First thing in the morning, before our feet hit the floor, before anything, we meditate, and we intend on having a good day. We intend on receiving what we put out.
You know, I realized like meditation has become so important to me because life is about focus. Mm-hmm. And when we talk about the topic of this conversation is pulling in the thoughts that we want and not the thoughts that we don't want, it's all based on focus. Like once you identify the thing that you want, like can you really focus on it? Like have you really took accountability on where your mind is going throughout the day?
Absolutely.
Do you leave it up to the next person to move your situation around how they want to? That's all indicative of your focus or the lack thereof. Mm-hmm. You know, if somebody able to move you, that means your focus is movable. Mm-hmm. You know, and that's what I really learned from I'm learning because I'm horrible at meditation. So that's saying like your focus is horrible. Point blank, period.
I don't think you're horrible.
You don't
That's
think so?
A bad way to put it, baby. You're not horrible. You're learning, and he's getting better at meditating.
You trying to make me feel good?
No, intend on what you want.
I feel like I'm getting better though.
You are getting better. I ask you every time how do you feel?
But you think so? You think meditation helps you focus?
Yes. Okay. Meditation for me is the closest that you'll get, I feel, to the Creator, because there is no judgment, there is no anger, there's all the emotions that are negative. You don't feel that. In that moment, you quiet your mind and you focus, and that takes power to do that, because when you get quiet, normally when you quiet, let's just say you're not even meditating and it's quiet in the house, or it's like, it's quiet in here. The first thing you start thinking is, I need to add some noise. let me turn the TV on, or let me turn the radio on, or next thing you know, you're thinking thoughts, and that's when I feel all the negativity for some people come in, when they don't set their point of attraction and they don't intend on what they want. So meditation, that is the closest thing that you can get to pure essence. Like, you don't think, you don't feel, you just quiet. And you quiet your mind and you focus on what you want. You focus on the positive, the abundance, the love, the joy. You're breathing. Like, you have life. Like, life flows through you and life is around you, and you focus on that. And that feels so good. That feels so good. To know that I don't have to worry about the next thought or the next move or what somebody said or what about this and the bills, the money, all of that stuff that normal people that we do think about. We don't have to worry about that because you're quiet and you're still. And in the stillness, there's power.
That was beautiful. And once you're able to do that, because it's a skill, once you're able to do that and you have your direction lined up, that means you're able to move where you want to go in your head, and you're able to hold it because you have acquired the skill of how to focus on the thing that you want to focus on, and being aware of the things that you don't want, not forcing them out, but understanding that they will arrive and they will leave in the same manner.
Absolutely.
So those just some words of thought. You got something else, bro?
No, you guys. So just try to practice if you can, or do some research on it. Research it for yourself. I always say research things for yourself, and find out if that's good for you. A couple minutes a day, it'll turn into a few minutes a day, and then it'll turn in. You'll get better as you go along. But it's just some tips to help you guys along the way.
Yeah, it is. It's low.
This is Key. I'm Low Key.
Like, comment,
And subscribe.
peace.
Peace.